Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I hope that you are doing well. So I have had some time to craft. I have been reorganizing and actually doing some destashing. So I'd like to thank the women who purchased destashes from me. Thank you for helping me declutter, get rid of stuff I'm not using, and pass those things along to homes that will find good usage for them. I have been putting my hands on the things that are in my arsenal and also getting a chance to craft with those. So I'd like to share a couple of the projects that I have created. So the first card I'm going to share, I don't actually have the die set with me. I put it away, but it's this card. I had gotten some wooden veneers on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and this is one of the Tim Holtz flowers. I used some enamel dots here, and this card backing is just from the new line of Paige Evans that's available from American Crafts at Joann's. I picked up a couple of the single sheets of those. So that's my first card. My second card was inspired by Arva, who is Platinum Diva 75 here on YouTube. Hi Arva, if you're watching. She recently showcased a card in which she used a die set by Momenta. It's like this, but it's a birthday theme die. And I knew I had the domes for this, but I didn't have that same birthday set. But I thought her cards turned out super cute and I wanted to recreate them. So I used that. I used this Hero Arts circle nesting set. I used this Dynamics cupcake, and also have it in a smaller size I used. And I used the same paper line as she used. It was a Echo Park paper line, but I had it in a 6x6. Let me see if I have it up here. Uh, Let me see. Yep. So here is the paper line. It's Happy Birthday. I had it in a 6x6 in my stash. So I went ahead and pulled that out. And I created these cards. I just used the domes. Here, these scallop edges, I paired those up to coordinate with the circles. And these are from, I didn't bring the die with me, but these are from Cottage Cuts. So there is that shaker set. Here's the cupcake inside of there. And on the inside, I just used the sentiment from, let me see if I have that up here. I don't. So it's a sentiment from one of the big collections from, I should have been more prepared, guys. I'm sorry. It's one of the, oh, I do have it. It's one of the Crafter's Companion sets. Ooh, sorry about that. So it's one of the Crafter's Companion sets, and it is called Happy Birthday Wishes. And I just used one of the sentiments there. So there's that. So I made that card, and then I made this one as well. Same premise behind it. And I know that the die set that Arva used, it had cupcakes in it, and I think the word wish. And I just duped it, and I just put a little sequins mix in it to coordinate, and stamped on the inside a birthday celebration too. I am trying to build up my stash. It was recently kind of depleted. So I noticed that I didn't have a lot of cards in my stash, and I wanted to go ahead and take care of that. Okay, these cards, I don't have the die with me. I think I have some of them, but I created these cards using a card sketch. So I just had some leftover pieces that I wanted to use. So all of them are pretty much the same, just the gnomes are different. So there's that one. And there are the enamel dots that I used. And that watermelon is just a sticker. another one. And just use the sticker from Hobby Lobby, one of those dimensional stickers. And here's another one. And again, I'm just building my stash up, guys. And here's another one. Oftentimes what I'll do is I'll sit and I'll color and I'll cut things out and put them in this bowl. And I wanted to make sure that I kind of went through them and used some of the things that have been loading up. So that's what I did. I have some color images here so that when I'm, in the mood to create, I can just go ahead and pull those things from there and create a card. Okay, next card that I created, I still have these out. So I used this Bebo Blooms by Spellbinders. This Gina Marie die here, Lana D Stash. This Stephanie Bernard die set, the ovals. I have the circles too. I think I used the circles on another card. Yeah, and so with those dies, I created this card. Oh, there's another die set that I think I should have had. Maybe I'll come across it again. But the word hugs is from a die set that I had gotten at Walmart. I think this turned out super pretty. I love the colors in there. And I just created the blooms to go right along with the paper. Just to mirror the paper. Here is that background piece by Gina Marie. And here's the Sizzix die. And I just added some, if you can tell, some diamond dots to those. And this is how I store my diamond dots. Just keep them here. I grab and go. Pretty much every color I want to use is in there. So that's that card. So another card that I created was created using this die set by Spellbinders. And I still have that on my desk, so I'm able to share. It is called Butterfly Burst. And here's the card that I created. I used the Spellbinders die that has, it was a large die of the month, and it's an envelope creator, and I just used that. And I cut out the brush, and I used some stickles on the brush. I used some of my oxide inks to create a background, and these flowers right here. I just have this stamp that I usually have on my desk, and I just the backing came off of it. I didn't want to throw it away. I could probably put some additional foam on there, but I don't want to go through the trouble. I just use this to decorate insides of my cars, things of that nature. So it's always on my desk. So that's that card. Okay, here's another card. This is showing you how I use that stamp as a background. Nice subtle prints in the back. And I just have With Sympathy. And that's the With Sympathy card. And okay, this next year is using this Spellbinder set. It is called Classic Slimline. And from that I created this card. I used the Bebo Blooms to adorn the frame of the die, well, the frame. And it just cuts out for you. And I think the colors turned out really pretty. Along the backing here, I stamped out with my wood block script just to give it some detail. And I just added another floral on the inside there. So you guys, I am really getting stocked up. So my next card, okay, so this is the last card. So I use this die set here. It is called Fruit Salad by Spellbinders. I use this Lawn Fawn Strawberry Patch die. I got a project in the back I need to work on. I use this Spellbinder set called Delicious Decorations, Tina Smith. I use this set here, and this is the die set I was telling you guys about. I really enjoy this die set. I got it at Walmart. Oh, and I cut out this photo play tag, but I didn't end up using that. So I really enjoy the style. I like the font, and I like the size of the images that it creates. And I use this paper pad that I picked up at Joann's for $1.50. And oh, I pulled out these papers just so I can show you guys. So this is one of the papers at Joann's, and this is under the new Paige Evans line. It's got florals, fruit and florals, and on the back it's just a pattern. And this one is by Maggie Holmes. It's from her round trip collection, and that's the one I used on that one card that I showed you. This one with the hugs in there. So that's in the background. And then this is one of the Paige Evans one. I just have it cut because I'm going to use it in a 12 by 12. I'm sorry, in a slimline card soon. So that's that. Okay, so let me go back to the card I meant to show you guys. So this is the card that I created using these dies here, the fruit inspired dies. So I just had cut the word hello out. I made a trail of the fruit. So this is the watermelon from the Spellbinder set. This is from the other Spellbinder set, and this is the lemon from Momenta, the strawberry from Lawn Fawn, and the lemons from Spellbinders, and this lemon, the oranges from Spellbinders, and this lemon also from Spellbinders. And here's the circle, and I just added some coordinating diamond dots along the sides. So I hope that you guys are inspired to pull out what you already have and do some card making, build your stashes up so that you can put smiles on some folks' faces throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the year. Just random acts of kindness. So everybody be well. Thank you for spending a little bit of your time here with me. I appreciate you. And bye for now. Thanks for tuning in.